1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. You are looking live at William A. Olson Field here in Greenwood High School campus. In the Greenwood High School campus, as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school football. The Colby Hornets versus the lads from Loyal Greenwood. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
If we do have rain today or a weather emergency, they do have doors 23 and 26 open in the school building. So if you need to go...
Bob Meyer doing a little preventative PA work here. The weather may get a little dicey. The rain isn't so bad. It's the lightning, and there are some thunderstorms rolling our way. So we have to keep an eye on that. Lightning is the factor. Rain we can deal with. Lightning, not so much. Well, we've got two teams with opposite records. Colby comes into this at 1-2 overall and 0-1 in the CWC Large. Colby, head coached by Logan Rosemeyer. They started out the season with a win over Stanley Boyd and since then have fallen in their last two games. Last week losing to Amherst 38-8. That was at home. Amherst, a very good squad this year. Next week, Colby will take on Marathon at home. And Marathon had a good game with Loyal last week. We'll talk about that in a second. Loyal Greenwood comes in at 3-0. 1-0 in the CWC Large. They are the number 2 seed in the Zaleski Sports Poll this week. Co-head coach by Chris and Dean Lintner. Undefeated for the first time in many years. 3-0 and 1-0 in the CWC Large. Last week they pulled out a 6-point victory at Marathon, 26-20. And next week, Friday, they will be hosting Amherst, and that game will be in Loyal. Steve Maves and I will be there to bring you that game here on Zaleski Sports. Got trouble up here now. Looking at the CWC Large, Amherst and Stratford. Amherst is at 3-0 on the season. I'll give you the overall records here. Stratford at 1-2, Wittenberg Burnhamwood at 2-1, Loyal Greenwood at 3-0. Spencer Rockets at 2-1, Colby 1-2, and Marathon 1-2 on the season so far. Other games tonight in the CWC Large, 2 of them on the network tonight. Marathon is at Amherst, and that is on Zaleski Sports. Stratford is at Wittenberg Burnhamwood, also on the Zaleski Sports Network. And our other game tonight is WIAA Fremont at Spencer Columbus. We are not covering that game tonight, but the 2 we have on the docket, the 2 we have on the network tonight from the CWC Large is Marathon at Amherst and Stratford at Wittenberg Burnhamwood. My gosh, when I say we have a plethora of games to choose from tonight, I mean it. We have 18 games tonight, 18 on the network, so have a lot of tabs open on your laptop or on your iPad, or figure out how you're going to do it. If you have 18 TVs in your household, you can pull it off. But we have a plethora of games tonight here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Again, we're watching the weather because it could be a little dicey with the lightning. Tonight is also youth football night, so they'll be introducing all the youth football players and cheer players that play together from both Loyal and Greenwood. And we will have the EMTs joining us for the national anthem, as we recall from 2001, September 11th, that fateful day in our nation's history, and recognizing the sacrifices of our EMTs and fire department and police. And now I turn it over to the PA announcer, Bob Meyer.
And your LC football team. Tonight we would like to recognize our first responders. So we invite all first responders in the crowd, please come down out of the bleachers and line up along the fence, if you would, facing the crowd. All first responders, if you would, please line up on the fence facing the crowd for our national anthem. A reminder, Colby High School, Loyal High School, Greenwood High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, spectators, and education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of the competition. We ask that you enjoy the game in a positive manner. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to please stand, remove your caps, place your hand over your heart for our national anthem performed this evening by Greenwood Jr. Faith Colano.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Faith Colano. Thank you, Billy. Once again, let's have a hand for our EMT specialists out here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for everything you do. Especially important to us, of course. It was 1 year ago tonight. We had the fire in Loyal, and our emergency services people performed wonderfully. And now, let's meet the starting lineup. First off, the starting offense for the Colby Hornets. A senior at quarterback, number 1, Lucas Hanula. A junior, number 7, Evan Leaders. A sophomore, number 11, Carson Thompson. A sophomore, number 22, Danny Nunez Jr. A senior, number 25, Brennan Geider. A sophomore, number 31, Chase Haig. A junior, number 60, Colt Reynolds. A junior, number 52, Oliver Steen. A senior, number 85, Tristan Smazel. A junior, number 70, Adro Lopez. A senior, number 72, Gage Swacker. The Hornets coached by Logan Rosemeyer, assisted by Robbie Smazel, Jimmy Flake, Cody Meyer, Sawyer Schmutzler, Brent Everett. For LG, the starting offense. And running back, senior number 3, Reed Stiglitz. Running back, junior number 7, Adam Koser. Running back, senior number 8, Colton Sangalier. At quarterback, junior number 10, Jake Linder. Running back, senior number 13, Rory Hansen. Tight end, senior number 18, Kane Tovar. Junior number 21, Landon Landini. Senior number 23, Jake Lipton. Junior number 24, Isaac Zabel. Senior number 55, Josiah Kayhart. LG coached by Chris Linder and Heath Linder, assisted by Cody Halpin, Josh Stevie, Travis Kim, Kyle DeMass, Louis Stiglitz, Aaron Grayson, Austin Humke. A reminder that we please ask you to remain seated during the game. He watched those younger children.
Hearing the thunder off to our left, which is the west. This field runs east-west, east to the right, west to the left. Greenwood Loyal in their black jerseys with the black tops, black pants, black helmets, white numbers, and the LG logo on their helmets.
All right, we've had a report of lightning in the area, so we have to abandon the bleachers.
And we are going to go into a rain delay due to the weather. My wife will bring up the
30-minute delay.
little panel telling us that we are in a rain delay, so we're going to probably have to start maybe at the earliest at 7:35, so we'll be back then. Thanks for tuning in. Check out some of the other games on Zaleski Sports during that time. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us. We're going to have kickoff here pretty quick. We had approximately a hour rain delay. And it really wasn't the rain, it was the lightning. Once you see lightning or hear thunder, you've got to go at least 30 minutes before you hear the last lightning or a thunderclap. And the last thunderclap happened around 7:20. And we think that most of the foul weather is gone to the south of us. A light rain is coming down right now. But the field is in great shape. It's been pretty dry here for the last 2 weeks, so a good rain would maybe help kind of loosen up the dirt a little bit, make it a little bit softer for the players. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on Zaleski Sports, bringing you high school football tonight. And the Greyhounds, the Loyal Greenwood team in black to your right with the black pants, black jerseys, black helmets, white numbers with the gray outline. To your left are the Colby Hornets in the white jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, green numbers, green trim. Going to your left. One of those back deep for Colby is Chase Hegg. LG to kick off. Rain lightening up. Toe to pigskin, and we are underway here in Greenwood. Fumbled the kick, Haig did, but he will return it 1st and 10. And they spot. They're going to spot the ball at their own 26. Luke Hanula, the quarterback, had a good game against Stanley Boyd. I was able to call that one for Zaleski Sports. He and Chase Haig had a good game against those lads. Oh, right up the middle. Big hit on Hanula. Oof. He actually lost a yard. Big hit up the middle. 2nd and 11 for Colby. First drive of the game. Light rain falling down. Hanula in shotgun. Gives to Haig. Haig off right tackle. Good run. Picks up a couple. Pickup of 2. Chastine Hesley Insurance is your full-service agency in Pittsville and Loyal. They offer auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency, downtown Pittsville and Loyal. 3rd and 9. Hanula's arm is not. He's hit when Tofar hit him. 4th and 9 for Colby, and they'll bring out the punting team back deep to receive Reed Stiglitz and Rory Hansen. LG comes into this at 3-0. Back to punt. Chase Haig. Snap. Punt is away. Good punt for Haig. Back goes Stiglitz at his 44. And he returns it to the 36, excuse me. Returns to the 40. Leaders brought down Stiglitz. Strong running game for LG. First and 10 at their own 40. Known as the football team. No nickname this year. Under center is Jake Lintner. Takes a snap, keeps it himself. Runs through the B gap and maybe got a yard, if that. Neilsville Country Club. Call a friend and get a tea time at Neilsville Country Club. Enjoy fall rates and plenty of great weather. The kitchen is open at 11:30 a.m. every day for lunch and dinner. It's always a great time for golf at Neilsville Country Club. Kind of like the old days when athletic events at varsity level for high school started at 8 p.m. Three wide receivers swing pass out of the backfield for Adam Kautzer, and Kautzer gets it, picks up about 3.
Quick out pass to Adam Kautzer, brings up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 at 42.
So they officially give him a yard. So 3rd and 8 for LG. Lintner under center. Motion by Kautzer. They pitch to him, and Bill, they read that well. Hanula, he should have been down. Hanula read that play well. So we're going to have back-to-back punts here for the first opening series for each team. Hanula, good read on that. High snap. Punt just got out of there. They bring the house. And it'll be downed by Colton Sandelier. And they mark the ball at the LG 28. Nice crowd on hand tonight. It's youth football night. I'm going to introduce all the youth football players that Greenwood and Loyal share, and the Spirit squads. Recognize the EMTs and the police and fire department members here at National Anthem. Hanula, hands off. Jackson Meyer with the tackle and brought down Brennan Geiger. Geiger's first carry of the night. Maple Fall Fest is tomorrow and Sunday in Marshfield. Check out arts and crafts vendors, the Kids Zone, and yummy food. Maple Fall Fest, Saturday, September 13th and Sunday, September 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. Hanula on shotgun motion. Hanula keeps it himself, runs out the middle. Good run. Oh, he fumbled it. Holy moly. Good recovery for Isaac Zabel. And LG takes advantage of the slippery football and recovers the fumble, Isaac Zabel.
Ball placed at the Colby 43.
And LG in business here. 7:02 left here in the first quarter. 43-yard line of Colby. Good starting position. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Single back, hits the handoff up the middle. Not much. Sandelier, the ball carrier, picked up maybe 1 or 2. I'll give him 1. ZB Designs is helping local teams celebrate their senior athletes with custom sports banners and yard signs. Make a statement at the field or gym, or show the neighborhood how proud you are of your senior athlete. Mention this ad and receive a 10% discount off of senior products. Visit online at zbdesignscolby.com or give them a call, and good luck to all the seniors this sports season. 2nd and 9. Run up the middle. Turning into kind of a rugby match here. Another Sandelier carry. Gain to 3. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Still raining, but not real heavy. Just a light rain, but enough to make the ball slick. Sandelier in the backfield along with Kautzer. Single wideouts left and right. Handoff. And Lintner keeps it himself, fakes out the entire squad. Touchdown, LG. From the 38-yard line. Everybody thought he handed it out, gave it up the middle, and he kept it himself and ran untouched to the right side of the end zone. And the extra point is good. It's 5:32 left here in the first quarter. LG 8, Colby nothing. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Colby nothing.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Greenwood and Loyal Greenwood leading Colby 8-0 here with 5:32 left in the first quarter. Joe Anderson here, Chris Anderson on production here for Zaleski Sports. 18 games on the network tonight. A plethora of high school football on Zaleski Sports tonight. Another kickoff for LG.
Lucas Hanula, number 1.
Hanula way back on the 1. Whistle. And a good kick for Reed Stiglitz. Fielded at the 5. And he's still on his feet. Good run by Chase Haig. Good return for Haig. He brought that up from the 5 to the 37. Or the 32, excuse me.
Ball spotter at their own 32.
So Colby will begin 1st and 10 at their own 32, trailing 8-0. Motion. Hand off to Haig. Haig spins and nothing doing. Kane Tofar on the tackle.
Kautzer with the initial hit. Loses 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Just inside the 31-yard line.
Kane Tofar, the tall senior. 2nd down and 12 for Colby, going the wrong direction if you're a Hornet fan. Hanula takes a snap, gives to Haig again, and Haig is bottled up off the left side. And another loss on the play.
Haig on the carry, lost on the play. 3rd and 13 at the 28.
So a loss of 1. Haig with -3 so far. Actually, overall, -1 for rushing for Mr. Haig. Pass. Hanula keeps it himself and brought down by Jake Luchterhand. And that's counted as a sack. So another 3 and out for Colby. They've had a punt, a fumble, and a punt. And Haig making sure he's got 10. He's short one. And we're going to have a timeout, Colby. Back after these messages, you're watching High School Football and Slusky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Rory Hansen with a good punt return off the foot of Chase Haig. Picked it up at his own 35 and returned it to shy of the 50. They'll mark it at the 47 of LG. 3:16 left here in quarter number 1. LG took advantage of a fumble recovery by Isaac Zabel. Jake Lintner with a 38-yard run for the touchdown. 4 plays. Fumble. And Colby says they've got it back. And they do. Just enough wetness from this rain to make that ball slick. So Colby gets it back at the 50. Ball security is the key tonight. Continuing the rain. Not a heavy rain, but enough of a rain that's going to make things interesting. Carson Thompson wide to the right. 4 receivers. Hanula keeps it himself, runs up the middle. Not much of a gain. Jackson Meyer on patrol tonight for LG. And maybe a yard for Hanula. Felker Brothers of Marshfield is a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products. They congratulate student athletes across central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Had a roughly an hour rain delay here, just underway here in the first quarter, 2.5 left. Flag on the play. False start. False start.
And dead ball foul motion. False start. So that's like about 5 yards.
Call the Dolman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Penn National Penn National Insurance Company. Dolman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Got to give a shout out to Faith Colano. She did a great job singing the national anthem. Junior here at Greenwood, basketball player. And I got to give a shout out to my friend Robin Binder. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to Robin Binder. If you know Robin, make sure you wish her well. 2nd and 15 or 14. Hanula gets out of the mess and slips right at the original line of scrimmage.
Right at midfield. They started to slide at about the 49. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
They're going to mark him just shy of the first original line of scrimmage. They're at the 49. They've got to get to the 40 of LG. They've not had much offense here. Danny Nunez goes wide right. Hanula keeps it himself. Back to pass. Screen. Good pass to Geiger. Geiger picks up a few, but way short of a first down. Gain of 5.
Pass complete, brought down by Jake Linder, brings up 4th and 6 at the 46.
Fourth down coming up for Colby. They're going to go for it. 4th and 6. Motion. Hanula runs up the middle, and he's going to be well short. Leading the tacklers for LG, Rory Hansen.
Back by the interior of that LG line, so LG takes over 1st and 10.
He picked up about 3. He needed 6.
Ball spotted at the LG 43.
So LG will take over at their 43. Two fumbles. One for each team so far. Linder under center. Back to pass. He looks to his right, looks to his left, and his arm was batted
Linder's pass falls into play.
when he tried to follow through on the pass.
They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
LG doesn't pass very much. Only the second pass attempt for Littner tonight, Jake Littner. He's 1 for 2, his first pass for a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Handoff up the middle, a few. Sandelier, the ball carrier. Arturo Lopez
Brought down
with the
by
tackle.
Colt Reynolds. Picks up 2. They'll bring up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 now.
45.
Taylor Credit Union is your full-service financial cooperative. Their passion is to support your journey wherever it may go. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today. Taylor Credit Union. There we go. In Abbotsford and Medford. And friends, that's going to be the first quarter. LG 8, Colby nothing. Back after these messages, you are watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Taylor Credit Union is your full-service financial cooperative. Their passion is to support your journey wherever it may go. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today. Taylor Credit Union, Abbotsford and Medford. Second quarter starting here from Greenwood. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's contest. 3rd and 8 for LG. Handoff? No. Yes. But not much gill in there. Well wrapped up by Lopez. That time they run Reed Stiglitz. And he picks up about... gain of a yard. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And Stiglitz back to punt. They're going to bring the house. Stiglitz, good punt. Nobody back to field it. Good roll for LG, and it's going to be downed at the 16.
And the ball rolls dead at the 16. It'll be 1st and 10 Hornets.
Colby will begin 1st and 10 with 11:15 left in the first half. Their own 16. Ridgetop Exteriors, friends. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. 1st and 10, Colby on 16. Rain still coming down, but not as heavy, a little bit lighter. And we've got a penalty marker for a false start.
And false start on the Hornets.
Second false start on Colby in the first half. We had 8 changes of possession in the first quarter alone. And back to the old days when we started varsity contests at 8 o'clock. When I was a kid, that's when varsity games started. Both basketball and football, volleyball, they started at 8 p.m. so all the farmers could get their milking done and then come on in and watch their kids play. Since then, a lot has changed. They've moved start times to 7 and 7:15. 1st and 15. Hanula, handoff, Haig. Good run by Haig. He breaks free, but finally brought down after a good run by William Waldhauser.
Jake Luchterhand with the tackle. Touchdown, Hornets.
Well, Jake Luchterhand with the tackle.
And we have a player down.
I didn't think that was William. That is Jake Luchterhand with the tackle. Haig takes it out to the... He started at the 11, and he got to the 26, so he gained about 15 yards and a first down. We'll take a break here, ladies and gentlemen. Back for more action here after these messages. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Haig able to walk off under his own power, well, with assistance, kind of favoring a leg, but he walks off just the same after a 15-yard pickup. 1st and 10 at the 27. Clock starts. 11 minutes left in the first half. Motion. Give it to no, they keep it. Hanula, he fakes to the motion man, and Hanula has been really bottled up tonight.
Hanula with the quarterback keeper.
Jackson Meyer filling the hole. Hard to believe that Jackson is he a senior? No, he's a junior. Goodness. Still have some of these kids yet that I taught in kindergarten. I'm now seeing them in high school. 2nd and 10. Hanula in shotgun. Motion by Kunze. And we got a flag. Dead ball, false. Another false start for Colby. That's another 5-yard penalty. Brad Cricklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. One step forward, 2 steps back. Haig on the sideline. Hanula has been bottled up for Colby. They come to the line. Hanula in shotgun. Nunez alongside of him. Hanula keeps it himself off left tackle. There he goes. He's breaking free. 40, 50. Go to the 40. He crosses the field. Can he get it to touchdown? Here goes Hanula. Touchdown, Colby. Wow. 50, 60, 74-yard TD run for Luke Hanula. Holy cow. They had Hanula bottled up, and he faked inside and went off left tackle and was off to the races. Extra point attempt coming up. Possible tie here. Hanula flanked by Brennan Geiger. Pass in and off of the hands to Danny Nunez. And we have an 8-6 game here in Greenwood. Back after these messages, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Our passion, your
today,
tomorrow,
future,
journey. Our passion, your journey. Taylor Credit Union is your local full-service financial cooperative. As your community-owned credit union, our passion is to support your journey, whatever it may be and wherever it may go. From savings to checking, home to auto, and IRAs to investments, we have the products, services, and rates for your today, tomorrow, and future. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today.
Colby with the touchdown makes it 8-6, and they will be kicking off. Arturo Lopez will be kicking off for Colby, going right to left on your screen. Stiglitz back deep to receive along with Hansen. Good kick. Hansen will field it inside the 20. And Hansen a good return. Fondly brought down by Cage Swacker.
Cage Swacker with the stop. 1st and 10, LG.
9.5 left in the first half, 8-6. And they spot the ball at the 39 of LG.
Ball frontal at the LG 38.
Handoff. Powers it up the middle. Jerome Buchanan.
Jerome Buchanan with carry.
His first carry of the night. The Buchanan lads, a long line of good athletes.
On the stop.
And we've got a injury timeout on the field. Lad from Colby is going to have a seat. Gain of 5 for Buchanan. While they tend to that young lad, we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Jake Lintner on a 2nd down and 5 breaks free right up the middle. 6, 16, 21, 22, 23-yard run for first down LG, a 23-yard pickup for Jake Lintner. Young Ethan Copps assisted off the field for Colby. Left-hand side breaks away. Jerome Buchanan. One tackle to beat it. He can't. But another great run from the 33. And another first down inside the 10. Jerome Buchanan, a 30-yard pickup. First and goal for the loyal Greenwood lads. Tight formation. Handoff up the middle, and a touchdown for Colton Sandelier. So a 3-yard touchdown for Colton Sandelier at the 8:02 mark here in the first half makes it 14-6. And the 2-point conversion coming up. Again, another tight formation. Handoff up the middle, and Sandelier will do it as well. Gets the 2-pointer. 16-6. LG back after these messages. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to bigbeardown.com. 16-6, LG Reed Stiglitz to kick off. LG going left to right on your screen. Big runs by Jake Lintner and Jerome Buchanan. Short kickoff, fielded by an up man. And that's number 65. Tristan Smazel, a senior. You don't really see when you're one of those up people and you see that ball coming to you, you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Not used to handling the ball. 7:57 left. And Colby will start at their own 37. "62-yard drive. Handoff, boom! Big hit by Lintner on the running back, number 12. That's Milo Nunez, a freshman. Chase Hegg on the sideline for Colby with an injury. So Coach Rosemeyer's kind of got to go to the drawer and get other lads out there to play. Hanula in shotgun. Motion. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Hanula up the middle. And Kane Tofar and Jake Lintner say you're going to get nothing and like it.
Hanson and Lintner on the stop. No gain. 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 for Colby. Other than that big run by Hanula for the touchdown, the offense has been completely stifled by that LG defense. So 3rd and 10 for Colby. Hanula takes the snap, back to pass, rolls to his right, chased, smothered, brought down for the sack by Jake Luchterhand. And a loss of about 7.
It'll be a 4th and 17 at the 30.
So Jake Lintner with the sack. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. You can also get more information by going to ShedsDelivered.com. Back to punt. Punt is away. Good punt by Marcus Garcia. Reed Stiglitz with a good return. No flags on the play. It'll be 1st and 10. LG in Colby territory. LG has had some very good starting positions. They are going to spot the ball at the 41 of Colby. 5:37 left.
Ball spotted at the Colby 41.
Touchdown run of 38 yards by Jake Lintner. And a 3-yard touchdown run by Colton Sandelier. After 2 big runs by Jake Lintner and Jerome Buchanan. Stiglitz, the ball carrier, he actually is thrown for a loss.
2nd and 11 at 42.
Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. 2nd and 11, I formation. Look, Lindner's pass incomplete.
That's intended for Sandelier, falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for Loyal Greenwood. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land property, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond, in Neilsville today. Not much there for Kane Tofar.
Lindner on the carry.
No, Lindner, pardon me, excuse me.
Carlos Martinez.
Gain of 1.
Cesar Rojas on the tackle.
And what are we going to do here? We're going to punt or are we going to go?
1st and 10 at the 41.
They will punt. Stiglitz back to punt. Snap, punts away, high floater. Bounces. It's going to, pin them deep inside their own 10. Great punt by Stiglitz.
At about the 8.
4:08 left here in the first half. Colby's going to begin at their own 8-yard line. They have had not so good starting positions in this game. Hey, get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. You can also let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturday, 8 to 4. 1st and 10 for the Hornets at their own 8. Hanula keeps the snap, runs it up. Big hits going on. One of them was Adam Kautzer.
And we got a player down.
And another player is down. This time for Loyal. He does get up under his own power. That's Rory Hansen.
And he pops up.
So Hanula with a gain of 2.
9.
Bob Meyer says 1. Okay, we'll go 1. For deer hits, small dings, and accidents of all kinds, take your vehicle to Frayne Body Shop. They are ASE certified, offer free estimates, and they'll work with your insurance company. Take your vehicle to Frayne's Body Shop. Family and locally owned. Frayne's Body Shop just off Highway 13 in beautiful downtown Unity. 2nd and 9, motion. Hanula keeps it himself, runs off right guard. And stacked up after a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Kautzer with the tackle. He picks up 4, bring up 3rd and 5 at the 13.
And don't forget our friends at Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Third and 5. Ball spotted at the 13 of Colby. The Hornets. Hanula, hands off, up the middle. It's like a rugby match. And that time they give the ball to Brennan Geiger. Geiger picks up about 4.
Fourth down, 4th and 2 at the 16.
They get the ball to the 16. They're going to punt.
Geiger with Gary.
And the punt is up and away. Good punt for Garcia. Stiglitz at the 41. And not much of a return that time. Well covered by the special teams unit. First and 10 LG with 1:53 left here in the first half, leading 16-6. And they spot the ball at the Colby 38. Except for that big run by Hanula for the touchdown, the Colby offense has just been really smothered. Jake Lintner, the quarterback, I formation. Hands it off to Jerome Buchanan, and Buchanan picks up a couple, stays in bounds. Gain of 2, it's going to be gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run, 1:20 left in the first half. Back to pass is Lintner. Throws to his right, looking for Tofar. Just out of range.
Pass intended for Tofar.
It's going to be 3rd and 7. Back to pass is Lintner. Throws to his right, looking for Tofar. Shout outs to Dawn and Lisa and my friend John watching in Florida. 3rd and 7, 1:10 left in the first half. Tight formation. Handoff. Sandelier picks up a couple. Short of the first down. Timeout, LG. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Back here to action in Greenwood, where the LG football team leads Colby 16-6, 1:01 left here in the first half. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game for Zaleski Sports. 2 timeouts remain for LG. Rain has stopped for the most part. There might be there is a little light rain, but not enough. As my grandfather used to say, just enough rain to be a nuisance. We had a couple of fumbles when it was raining a little harder. That ball got a little slick, and we had an hour lightning delay. Lindner back to pass. He looks to his right, throws again, too far. Intended for Adam Kautzer. And the Hornets will take over on downs, 1st and 10. .56 seconds left.
Ball spotted at their own 33.
Well, Greenwood really not known as a passing team. More of a running team. Same way with Colby. But Hanula, the main runner. Hanula, speaking of which, runs it off left tackle.
Hanula on the quarterback keeper.
Littner the ball with the tackle.
Rory Hansen was the stop.
And Rory Hansen. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. We've had a boatload of possessions here in the first half. My pad usually takes a whole game to fill it. I'm about 2/3 of the way down my legal pad. Oh, my little shorthand I use. By the way, hi Dawn Kundinger. She's rooting for Colby. 2nd and 9. And probably the last play of the half. Danny Nunez is going to lose about 3. And that's going to be the end of the first half. LG 16, Colby 6. Back after these messages, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Easton Ehlers. Number 90, Cash Hopkins. Number 94, Dalton Schrader. Number 99, Bodie Merton. Our Pee Wee Gray, coached by Aaron Reed, Derek Wire, and Peyton Reed. Our Pee Wee Maroon team, number 1, Bryson Prime. Number 5, Bentley Turman. Number 14, Aiden Stuckner. Number 15, Declan Prentice. Number 17, Jackson Dunbar. Number 18, Lane Schiller. Number 19, Tegan Johnson. Number 22, Corbin Loach. Number 28, David Schiller. Number 37, Victor Morales. Number 44, Hunter Loach. Number 51, Holden Miller. Number 56, Michael Bender. Number 59, Wyatt Salford. Number 65, Garrett Jackson. Number 70, Trevor Turnquist. Number 77, Cruz Beeman. Number 86, Mason Gurney. Number 98, Grayson Gurney. Pee Wee Maroon, coached by Jared Loach, Jamie Bender, Eugene Stubner, Bob Miller, John Schuler. And now we'd like to introduce our Pee Wee Cheer Squad. And the Cheer Squad members, Tia Arthur, Cheyenne Bauer, Ellie Barlow, Trinity Brown, Paulina Quatazales, Mackenzie Hanover, Lily Hoppy, Elena Kiefer, Kenley Colemanberger, Nora Rothenberg, Morgan McFarland, Emily Mercier, Lennox Morrow, Kinsey Miller, Harlow Millick, Tony Olson, Alyssa Opel, Kelsey Opel, Aurora Prentice, Jaden Shover, Anea Shafto, Jazzy Shafto, Brayla Wire. The Cheer Squad, coached by Tia Morrow, Heather Listeron, Terry Reed, Aaron Shafto. Thank you, ladies. By the way, we have Pee Wee football. Tomorrow, all three teams are on the road because of the Royal Cross Country meet. But then the following Saturday, 4 Saturdays in a row, we will have games starting at 9 a.m. Saturday morning at Royal.
done, dirt cheap. Rocking out to AC/DC here at halftime. A recap of the first half of this 16-6 lead for LG over Colby. First score of the game was in the first quarter, a 38-yard run by Jake Lintner. Scampered in for the touchdown. It was a 4-play drive of 43 yards. That was helped by a fumble recover by Isaac Zabel of LG to set him up at the Colby 43. 2-point conversion was good, and it was 8-0 LG. Another fumble and a punt and turnover on downs. Another punt, and Colby took advantage of a missed coverage, and Luke Hanula, a 74-yard touchdown run that capped off a 4-play 84 drive. The 2-point conversion was no good, and it was 8-6 early in the second quarter. The next possession for LG, Colton Sandelier capped off a 62-yard drive with a 3-yard run. 4 plays. It was about 20 after 7. Colby will kick off. Kicking for Colby will be Arturo Lopez, number 70. Hansen along with Stiglitz to receive. Squib kick on the ground. Scooped up by Kane Tofar at the 29. And Tofar with a big return. He's still on his feet. Breaks 2 tackles. Runs to his left. Finally run out of bounds. Good return by senior Kane Tofar. So LG will begin 1st and 10 at the Colby 47.
Already midfield.
Oh, they're going to spot it at the 50. I just had a moth fly in between my microphone and through my glasses. That was strange. 1st and 10 for LG, handoff. Good run off left tackle for Isaac Zabel. And Zabel still on his feet inside the 40.
Isaac Zabel on the carry.
Close to a first down.
First down, LG.
And he picked up 12.
Ball spotted at 38.
Ball spotted at the Colby 38. Sandelier in the backfield. Jerome Buchanan to the right. And Lintner right up the middle. There he goes. And Lintner's going to score. Touchdown, LG, Jake Lintner. 38-yard run for Jake Lintner for the TD. Right up Broadway.
LG will go for 2.
2-point conversion coming up for LG. Sandelier up the right side and is in and good. 24-6 LG. We'll come back to this game after these messages. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
So with 11:08 left in the third quarter.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Reed Stiglitz to kick off for LG, going right to left on your screen. A little line drive kick. Picked up inside the 20. And a big run back. Is that Hanula? Yes, it is. Hanula. Big run for Colby. Good return for number 1, senior Luke Hanula. He gets it back to the LG 33.
Ball placed at the LG 33.
First and 10, Colby. And just when you kind of think they're out of it, they come right back. Luke Hanula will not give up. He's keeping Colby in this game. Handoff. Danny Nunez still on his feet and can't get the corner. Stiglitz will knock him down. And a yard pickup for Nunez. Chase Hegg, his main ball carrier for Hanula, is on the bench with a leg injury. Senior Luke Hanula, a 6-foot, 150-pounder at quarterback in shotgun. To his right, Milo Nunez, and he gives it to Nunez off left side. Nunez breaks the tackle. Lintner grabs him by the tail of his shirt. He'll pick up 4. It's 3rd down and 5. And they're going to overtime in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, tied at 13 between Whitburn and Stratford. A 4-minute overtime. Actually, I think it's untimed. You get so many plays. Hanula, empty backfield. No, he keeps it himself, runs off the left side. He's going to get 3. He needed 5.
Hanula with carry. Hanson. And Jacobs run on the tackle. Brings up 4th and 2.
Nothing can compare to the 5 overtime game in Loyal way back in about 1994 or 93, I think it was. We played 5 overtimes between Loyal and Owen Withee. That's when games still started at 8. It got done at 10 to 11. Handoff. Good run by number 25. That's Brennan Geiger. And Geiger's going to pick up the first down.
Geiger on the carry. First down. Hornets.
They spot the ball at the 21 of LG.
So 1st and 10 at the 21.
And we've got a timeout.
Official timeout.
For the officials. So we have a player being 10-2 on the sideline. Other games tonight in the Zaleski Sports Network. From the CWC Large, Marathon is at Amherst. Stratford is at Wittenberg-Burnhamwood tonight. Another game in the conference. WIAA-Fremont is at Spencer-Columbus. They are in overtime in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Tied at 13, Stratford and Whitburn.
Brennan Geiger.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game way back in '93. Finally got back into school about 5 or 10 after 11 after we got everything packed up and in and started tallying up, and we called the TV stations and they said, "Why are you calling us now? News is over." And I said, "We just got done." 5 overtimes, and Owen Withy defeated Loyal. I think it was like 35-27, something like that. Hard to believe that was 32 seasons ago. Back to live action here. 1st and 10, Colby at the 21 of LG. Motion. Hanula keeps it himself. Breaks a couple tackles, but stacked up. And I'll tell you, Rory Hansen made sure he didn't advance much at all. And no gain.
Rory Hansen on the tackle as well. No gain.
I think Ruben Kincaid is the umpire tonight in this crew. A long friend of mine from officiating days. Both football and baseball for Ruben. If he doesn't know the answer, nobody does. Although Mike Steinwagner would care to differ. 2nd and 10 for Colby. Hanula on shotgun. And he'll keep it himself off right side this time, and good run for Hanula. They're trying to strip it. Stays on his feet.
Hanula on the carry. Counter with the tackle.
Kautzer makes the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down.
Looks up 4. We have 3rd and 6.
Gain of 4. 3rd and 6 for the Hornets. 7th play of the drive.
LG 16.
The scoring drives have been rather short. There we go. 4 plays, 4 plays, 4 plays, 2 plays. Big 3rd down for Colby right here. They've got to get it. Back to pass is Hanula. He rolls to his left. He looks. He scampers. And Kane Tofar brings him down for the sack.
Attacked by Kane Tofar.
And they're going to have him for no gain. Actually, no. They brought him back 4, 5, 6, 7. -7 yards. I'm going to have him for a -7, Mr. Meyer. I beg to differ.
14. Excuse me, 24.
Ball's at the 24 of LG. They've got to convert this, Colby does. Under 6 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Trailing 24-6. Weeks in the backfield. Weeks gets nothing. No, they hand it off to 12. Milo Nunez. And Nunez loses about 3. And they'll turn over on downs. LG gets the ball back at their own
So 1st and 10 LG at their own 27.
27. Tight formation. Handoff. Not much there for Isaac Zabel.
Isaac Zabel with the carry, picks up 1.
Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Overtime still going on at Stanford, between Stratford and Whitburn. There is no time in overtime except just the no play clock, just the 40-second clock. Handoff this time to Jerome Buchanan, and Buchanan picks up maybe 2,
Buchanan on the carry.
maybe 3.
Lopez on the tackle. Picks up a couple. Then we got 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
At the 31.
Clock continues to run for LG, leading comfortably by 16. Now they go wide outs. Hansen to the left. Sandelier to the, no, Tofar to the up man. And handoff up the middle. That was a quarterback keeper, Jake Lintner, the ball carrier.
Lintner with quarterback keeper.
And he gained 5.
They'll bring up 4th and 2 at the 35.
Gain of 4. So it's going to be 4th down and 2. Everybody's packed in tight. Handoff up the middle. They give it to Stigler, not to Sandelier, and Sandelier's moving the pile. From the 36 to the 46. A 10-yard run for Colton Sandelier.
At the 46.
Fifth play of the drive coming up. Hanson, wide left. Tight backfield. Handoff. No, keeper by Lintner. Lintner is met by Hanula. Driven into the ground. And didn't get much there. No gain.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
Trying to keep an eye on that Wittenberg-Stratford game for you, too. They're in overtime. Second and 10 at the LG 46. And there goes Lintner again, and he pushes his way to a first down into Colby territory. 4, 9, 10, 11 yards. 11-yard gain for Jake Lintner.
Ball spotted at the Colby 43.
First and 10 at the 43. Jerome Buchanan checks in. Buchanan, Sandelier, Stiglitz in the backfield behind Jake Lintner. Buchanan, and that time they read it. Good defensive play by Oliver Steen.
Oliver Steen was tackled for loss.
Buchanan loses a yard.
And 12.
Don't worry, I'll get to our comments on the YouTube page in a minute. Just trying to keep an eye on this overtime game for you, friends. Big game in the CWC Large between Whitburn and Stratford. Second and 11, handoff up the middle to Sandelier. Sandelier pushes his way past the 40.
Sandelier on the carry. Hanula with the tackle.
Gain of 5 for Sandelier.
Picks up 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
At the 38.
And Stratford in overtime with the win, 16-13. Holy cow.
Sandelier on the carry.
Colton Sandelier with the carry. Stratford won, yes.
Leaders with the tackle. Picks up 1. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Fourth down and 5. What a field goal in overtime for Stratford as they pick up the win. Stratford goes to 2-0 in the conference and evens their mark at 2-2 overall. Now we'll go back to our game. I'll check the comments people are leaving. Yeah, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page and I'll give you a shout out. Flags fly. False start on LG.
LG. That'll back them up 5. So that'll bring up 4th and 9.
Hendricks So Based, rooting for LG. Shout out to Dawn and Lisa.
And that's the quarter.
And friends, that was the end of the quarter.
LG 24, Colby 6.
We'll be back for the fourth quarter after these messages. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Back here at Greenwood, William Olson Field to bring you the fourth quarter here. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson on production. 24-6 LG. 2 touchdowns by Jake Lintner. 1 by Colton Sandelier for LG. And a 74-yard TD run by Luke Hanula of Colby is where we stand. Here going into the fourth quarter. Shout-outs to Number, Dawn Kundinger, John Hayden, Lisa Hockey, and Hendricks. Looking for other people to chime in, give you a shout-out on the air tonight. If you're coming to us on that Stratford-Wittenberg-Burnhamwood overtime thriller. 4th down and 9 for LG to start the quarter. Back to pass. Jake Lintner throws it incomplete.
Lintner's pass falls incomplete.
So they'll turn over on downs.
It'll be 1st and 10 Hornets. At their own 42.
$11:56 left in regulation here from William A. Olson Field. Yes, still looking for people to chime in. Got time to get you recognized as a viewer. Nice to know where people are watching from, too. I know my friend John is watching from Florida. 1st and 10, Colby. Hanula in shotgun. Keeps it himself, rolls to his left, looks to throw, and brought down for a loss by Kane Tofar. Or no, Jake Lintner, excuse me. That'll be credited as a sack, and Lintner fell kind of awkwardly down. I think he's got a cramp. You can see he's pulling his leg up. Charlie Horse, those smart too. Loss of 5 on that play brings up 2nd down and 15. Thank you very much for the kind words, Miss Kundinger. Much appreciated. Jake's dad, Chris Lintner, out there stretching out that calf muscle. If you've ever had a Charlie horse, and be lucky you've never had one. If you have one of those, it's like somebody's taking a sharp knitting needle and stabbing it in the back of your calf. And it's just from, it's a humid night out here. The rain is now stopped, but it's muggy. And it's not cold out, thank goodness, but it's warm enough to make it where you really perspire. And you lose a lot of body fluid just through sweat. So they will stretch him out, get him full of liquids. People down in Florida, speaking of my friend John, a lot of the football players, they drink pickle juice to help relieve cramps or prevent them. I don't know if I'd want to drink pickle juice. Gatorade's good enough for me. Jake Littner with 2 touchdowns on the night. Colton Sandelier with one of his own for LG. And Luke Hanula with the only score for Colby. And Jake Littner able to trot off under his own power. Got that leg kind of stretched out. Second down and 15 for Colby. Tip of the cap to Luke Hanula without his main running back partner, Chase Hegg, who went out in the second quarter.
So second and 15.
He's carried the load pretty much on his own. They have involved other players, mind you, yes. But Hanula's been the main ball carrier for them. Had a great run for a touchdown, but otherwise they've pretty much kept him bottled up tonight. Motion. Back to pass is handling it. Tipped. Good defensive play for Rory Hansen. Got his mitts up in the air to bat the ball down. El Gordo is watching from North Carolina. He says pickle juice was my trick a long time ago. Gary, thanks for chiming in tonight. And my friend Garrett Short. Gotta love Garrett. Abby beat the Pacelli 42-18 this evening. Garrett, I miss working with you too. Had some interesting car rides. There goes Hanula. Still on his feet. And look at them going blocking. Down the field, Ezrin leaders in a tight block on Isaac Zabel about 30 yards down the field.
So then we got 4th and 5.
So Hanula picks up 10. Shout out to Mary Langfeld, too. She's very glad to watch her grandson Chase on Zaleski. Thank you for watching. Thanks to everybody for watching tonight. Yeah, vroom, vroom, Garrett. I still think my handprints, my fingernails digging into the dashboard. Timeout, Colby. We'll talk more about that after the break. We're going to break for commercial. You're watching High School Football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football. The story with Garrett and I, we were covering soccer and volleyball on the same day in the western part of the state, and Garrett was driving. And if you've ever seen the movie Ford versus Ferrari, when Henry Ford II gets in the Mustang with Mr. Shelby, takes him for a ride, that's what I felt like. Garrett's a good driver. I told him to step on it, and it was the wrong thing to say. 4th down and 5 for Colby here at the Hornet 47. Low snap. Hanula falls down.
Back snap, and Hanula goes down. So it goes over on down. It'll be first and
Not really Hanula's miscue. It was a low snap, and he had about as much time to react as you and I would, just waking up, getting out of bed. And LG will take over 1st and 10 with 10:28 left. Again, we had a weather delay, which caused us to be later than usual. We had kickoff at 8 p.m. at the 37 of Colby. Run up the middle by Lintner. He's back.
Lintner on the quarterback keeper.
And he'll pick up about seven.
On tackle. And we have a player down.
And we've got a Colby player down. Yes, Garrett, that same experience, Garrett had the best tacos he's ever had from a food truck in Arcadia. And he said, we got where we needed to be there early, didn't we? It's like, yeah, we did. We got there about an hour before we really needed to, but it was an interesting drive. So Garrett's watching, Mary, El Gordo, Gary is watching, Dawn, of course, is watching, Hendricks, John, and Number. Looking for other people to chime in as this young man is tended to. It's not an injury per se, it's just a cramp, but those things hurt. Like I said, like a knitting needle in the back of your calf. Next week, I will be in Loyal along with Steve Maves to bring you the Amherst at Loyal Greenwood game. That'll be next Friday at 7 p.m. kickoff on here on Zaleski Sports. I'll also be in Loyal on Tuesday to bring you volleyball as Greenwood takes on the Greyhounds in Loyal. First serve at 7:15. That's Tuesday. Or no, that's Thursday. Tuesday, I believe I'm doing soccer at Greasy Park in Marshfield as Columbus Catholic will be hosting a soccer game, bringing a couple lads out to assist their teammate. It looks like number 70. I'll wait till they bring him to his feet. Yes, it is number 70. Arturo Lopez. And that leg cramped up. You see it more often in the earlier part of the year where they will get more cramps.
So 2nd and 3 for LG.
Tight formation handoff goes to Sandelier. Sandelier running lane. Just brought down before another longer gain by number 15, Marcus Garcia.
Marcus Garcia with the tackle. First down, LG.
From the 29 to the 11. 18-yard gain for Sandelier. First down for LG. Just outside the 10, ball marked at the 11. I think a touchdown here would pretty much ice the game with 9.5 left in regulation. Handoff. Not much running room for Zabel.
Zabel on the carry. Handler with the tackle.
And they're going to get him for no gain. Isaac Zabel, last time we were here, he was in the house.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Dawn, you're correct. Bananas help with Charlie horses, too. Wish they'd keep the moths away from me, though. The second one is trying to fly through my glasses. Lindner just throws it. Incomplete. Kind of running for his life. LG not known for a passing down. Garrett, that's a good question. That is one you would need to ask regarding the mascot. That is a question you need to ask the school districts to get an affirmative answer. 3rd and 10 from the 11. 8:38 left here in the game. Again, a late start due to weather delay for an hour. Kickoff was at 8. Motion. They give it to Sandelier, and boom! Met at the line by Oliver Steen. One of the few times Sandelier has been stopped for no gain. 4th and 10. Obviously going to go for it when you're at the 11-yard line of your opponent. Thank you all for letting us come into your homes and your establishments to watch our games on the Zaleski Sports Network. We appreciate the viewership, and we appreciate our sponsors. Thank you. 4th down. Lindner keeps it himself. Fakes everybody out. He's got a touchdown. Touchdown, LG. Psyched everybody out of their socks. 2-point conversion coming up. This will most likely put the game away here. Another tight formation. With the size that LG has on the line. Handoff up the middle to Sandelier. 2-point is good.
Sandelier is in. Still 7:48 left.
Got 7:48 left in regulation. It is now 32-6 LG. Back after these messages. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Jake Lindner with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Makes it 32-6. 7:48 left here in regulation. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson on production tonight as we bring you CWC Large Football from William A. Olson Field here in Greenwood on the Zaleski Sports Network. Reed Stiglitz to kick off. Scooped up by Danny Nunez around the 20. And he breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Finally brought down. Adam Kautzer said, enough of this.
It'll be 1st and 10, Colby.
Nunez with a good quick. He just couldn't break out of those tackles. They're going to spot the ball at the 21 of Colby.
They're on 21.
That last scoring drive for LG, 6 plays, covered 37 yards, capped off by an 11-yard touchdown run by Jake Lindner, his 3rd of the game. To make it 32-6, the 2-pointer was good. Lindner with a 38-yard run. Colton Sandelier with a 3-yard run. Lindner with a 38-yard touchdown run, 2 38-yard TD runs, and an 11. Hanula takes the ball, picks up a couple. I think Luke Hanula is going to be a sore young lad tomorrow. He's been the main ball carrier. 2nd down and 6 for Colby.
Right at the 25.
Garrett. No, I'm doing just fine. I had a good supper tonight. If you don't know Garrett Short, he is a great kid. Makes me laugh. 2nd down and 6. Hanula's pass intended for Milo Nunez falls incomplete.
Pass intended for Nunez, incomplete. He's up 3rd down.
From our angle, it was just enough to be considered a forward pass. You got to watch if you're that line judge that's on this near side. That's usually the position I referee from. I'm either the head linesman or the line judge, one of the wing officials. And you got to watch to see if that ball goes forward. So that could have been possibly a backwards pass. And if it's a backwards pass, it's the same as a pitch. And it's a live ball. Nunez alongside Hanula. Hanula gives it to Nunez. Nunez stacked up at the line. Brought down pretty rough by Rory Hansen, but it's football.
Rory Hansen on the tackle. Loses the yard. We'll give him
4th and 7. Garrett said, fine, you don't want anything from KT, and then he's going home.
25.
Yes, Garrett's a good lad. 4th down and 7 for Colby, and they'll be back to punt. Marcus Garcia, the punter, a freshman, number 15. Snap. Punt is away. Good punt. Going to be fielded at the 48 by Stiglitz. He's still on his feet. Good run back by Stiglitz.
Brady Stiglitz on the return.
Now, if you're LG with 5:49 left, you want a nice long drive to run out the clock. They're going to spot the ball at the Colby 37. They have had excellent field position for the majority of the night, has LG. Love to you too, Garrett. We'll work again someday. LG is going to improve to 4-0 on the season and 2-0 on the CWC Large. That big matchup next week against Amherst. Handoff, not much there. That ball carrier was Adam Kautzer, and he lost a yard. Lost a yard. Stratford with that overtime victory over Wittenberg Burnhamwood after a slow start. They've improved even their overall record to 2-2, and they're 2-0 in the conference. Loyal Greenwood and Amherst improved each to 4-0 and 2-0 in the conference with that big matchup next Friday night at Loyal. That game will be played in Loyal. Steve Maves and I bringing you that matchup. Pitch to Buchanan. Buchanan off the left side. Run out of bounds.
Buchanan on the carry. Leaders with the tackle.
And
picks up a couple. Bring up 3rd and 8. At 34.
1, 2, 3. So gain of 3 for Mr. Buchanan. So again, shout-outs to Garrett, Dawn, Mary, El Gordo, Gary Bry, Dawn, Hendricks, Lisa, John, and Number. You got about 4.5 minutes to get your name in there. Handoff to Stiglitz off the right side. Stiglitz, good run for him. Inside the 25. From the 34, he picks up a 1st down.
Danny Nunez with the tackle, but Stiglitz picks up 1st down.
Gain of about 10. I'm going to give him 10.
Colby 24.
1st down, LG, 4.5 left. Colby leading comfortably by 26. Colby next week will go back to the friendly confines of their home and take on Marathon. Buchanan off the left side. He picks up a couple.
Buchanan on the carry.
Going to gain of 1, actually. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Defense picks up a yard. 2nd and 9.
Marathon and Colby will both fall to 1-3 on the season and 0-2 in the CWC Large. If anybody has a score of WIAA Fremont at Spencer Columbus, I'll take it. Oh, haha. WIAA Fremont knocks off Spencer Columbus. Good carry
How to make the best of a broken play.
by Lintner.
Lintner on the keeper. Look out. We're at 3rd and 2. The ball at the 16.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2. And they're going to use as much clock as they can. Ten seconds by the back judge. His hand is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They got it off, and they hand it off the middle. Buchanan, the ball carrier, picks up the 1st down.
First down, LG.
From the 16, they mark him down at the 12. He picked up 4. And I don't know if they're even going to want to score here. They can still get a 1st down without getting in the end zone. And you're leading 32-6. You're going to use as much clock as you can. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, though, by the way, friends. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis. Log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll have a quick interview with Coach Lintner and a player of his choice. Buchanan, the ball carrier. And he's going to be close to a 1st down.
Buchanan on the carry. 1st and goal, LG.
He picked up 10. I would not be surprised to see them take a knee here.
Ball spotted at the 3.
And they may just do that, because they're in no hurry to snap the ball. They're going to wait. You see the back judge, the fellow that is by the goal, he puts his hand up there. That indicates 10 seconds. He keeps the time. And they do. They take a knee.
Takes a knee. One more snap here.
And they take another knee, and that's going to end it. Loyal improves to 4-0 on the season with a convincing 32-6 win over Colby. Back after this with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good night.
Thanks, Joe. Yep, thank you.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Queso Blanca, Queso de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Queso Blanca, Queso de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hello. How are you? Tired.
All right.
I had a rough day. I got up at 9:30 and had a coffee before noon. Painted a couple of things, this stuff up. Watched TV, had a sub, called the game.
Cops are flying by my house, the coyotes are hollering.
Oh, I go down to the farm soon. When it starts to get dark, I know. When I hear the coyotes, it's like, no, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And as a kid, never had no wolves, no coyotes, nothing. Walk out in the pasture with the dog, wasn't worried about a thing. If I go there now, I have this sort of protective measure.
Yep. Oh, we're right there on the highway, and the coyotes are going, and I don't know, 12:30 last night. And there was a fire down the road by us. The fire trucks were going at like, I don't know, this morning. Then I guess there was an accident just up the road, so that was going like, it was bad. Guess I'm not sleeping tonight.
As my grandfather would say, just enough to be a nuisance. I always left the... Most likely will be Jake Landner. He had 3 touchdowns. 4. 1. 3. Jake, are you in the house tonight?
Go right there, JL. Hey, how about Jake? How about you take Jake and Jake? Jake Lutterhand and Jake Lutterhand.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, Jake Lutterhand. Hey, Jake. So you got an offense and a defense.
Yeah.
You don't need me, do you?
If you want to. We'll do it right from about here. We'll get your dad first.
We're done. You gotta say something.
Wait till she gives me the heads up. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school football. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. 32-6 the win for LG tonight. They improved to 4-0 and 2-0 in the CWC. I'm here with LG co-head coach Chris Lintner. What are your thoughts on the win tonight?
I thought our defense played extremely well. Offense played it good enough. Kind of spit and sputtered a little bit. We're not firing all cylinders all night, but when we needed it, they came through, and we have some stuff to work on, but a great team win overall.
That weather delay kind of caused a little bit of, kind of messed up timing a little bit.
It did. And we just told the guys that's things you cannot control, so quit worrying about it. The other team is in the same boat, so just reload and come back whenever we're ready to go.
Big game next week against Amherst at home.
Very big game. Played them very well last year. They're obviously hitting on all cylinders, so we got a lot of work in front of us this next week, but tonight we'll enjoy this and get back to work tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, Coach, for your time.
Thank you.
Yep. Stereo Jakes. Jake Lindner tonight, quarterback, 3 touchdowns. I had you for a 38-yarder. I had you for a 38-yarder and an 11-yarder. You're getting kind of tired. What's going on?
Just cramping. But, it all starts with our defense and then carries over to our offense. Our front line does an excellent job making holes. And, yeah.
What's it like to be a quarterback for this offense?
Feels amazing. Our offensive line, they make holes bigger than semi-trucks, and I don't know. But, we just get back to it, and Amherst, get ready for them. Tough team.
And Jake Luchterhand, come over here. He's a man of few words, but he's big on actions. Jake, tell us about some of your tackles tonight quickly.
Well, I just got a good shot at looking at the backfield, some of these plays, and some of them I was able to get her done.
Defensively, what were you employing tonight?
Just making sure the wetness didn't affect me and going after the person with the ball.
Well, we're going to put you both in the house. You know how to do this, right? You do? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you the mic. You each get to say your name, and you're in the house. Ready?
I'm Jake Luchtran, and I'm in the house.
I'm Jake Lidner, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, fellas. Congratulations. Jake and Jake in the house tonight. Big win for LG as they pick up the win 32-6. They improved to 4-0 on the season and 2-0 in the CWC Large. Colby falls to 1-3 overall, and winless in the CWC, they fall to 0-3. Next week, a big game for the LG team as they travel to Loyal, their other home, and take on Red Hot Amherst. That game will be here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Steve Maves and I will work that game for you next week on the Zaleski Sports Network. Great game here for LG. First time in many years that they've been undefeated at this point of the season. For my wife, Chris Anderson, on production, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, LG 32, Colby 6. Have a great night and great weekend, everybody.